Hello guys and girls, welcome to Ifactner.com's video tutorials. In today's tutorial, we are going to talk about computer operating systems and mobile operating systems. Let's start. So what is an operating system? An operating system is the most important part of software in your computer or a mobile phone, and it manages all the tasks and processes in your computer or mobile phone. You can think of an operating system just like the brain of your hardware. Okay, so if my brain works, then my hands work. I can hear, I can see, I can speak, I can memorize things, and so on and so forth. Similarly, if the operating system of a computer or a mobile phone works, then it can do all kinds of things. You can say that your smartphone, your tablet, or your computer or a laptop is useless without the operating system. We can categorize operating systems into two forms. One is the text-based operating system, and the other one is the graphical user interface. Nowadays, most of the computers and mobile phones are graphical user interface based operating systems. That is, you can see the icons, you can see the graphics, and you can just click or select the icons and do the all kinds of things and give your computer or a mobile phone different commands. When we talk about the computer history, then first we had text-based operating systems like DOS, which is Microsoft's disk operating system, Novel, which was used for networking, which was a very good operating system back in its time, and Unix-based operating systems. Nowadays, we have got Microsoft Windows, which is being used on 80% of the computers of the world. Now, we are not talking about the mobile phones right now. We are just talking about the desktop and the notepads. Then we have got Apple Mac operating system 10, and it is used for Apple products, and about 10% of the world's computers are running on this operating system. Now, these two kinds of operating systems are proprietary based operating system. That is, some company, for example Microsoft or Apple, own these operating system, and they have got the source code, and they can make changes in it and release newer version. And usually users have to pay the cost to use these operating systems. And then we have got open source operating systems. These operating systems can be used free of cost. Anyone can change the code in the operating system according to his or her company's requirement or his or her own requirement. But Linux based operating systems are only used by 2% of the end users. But you may have heard a lot about Linux or Unix server based operating systems. Most of the servers, including the web servers in the world, are being run on the Linux based operating system. Because it is open source operating system, companies can make changes according to their requirements, and it is usually easier to manage. Now let's talk in detail about these three operating systems, and then we will talk about the mobile based operating systems like Android. So nowadays we have got Windows 10, which was released in 2015, and Windows is the operating system which is owned by Microsoft. And then we have also got Windows 8, which was released in 2013, and most of the computers are running on Windows 8. Windows 7 was released in 2009, and it was a good operating system of its time. We had Windows Vista, which was released in 2007, and another important operating system which was very popular from in early 2000s was Windows XP. And before that we had Windows Professional, Windows NT System, Windows 2000 Server, and other operating systems. And first, Microsoft had Disk operating system, which was a text-based operating system, and it shifted to Windows operating system in late 1980s. And the first popular operating system, GUI based operating system, was Windows 3.1, which was combination of the GUI plus text based operating system. And the other operating system is the Mac operating system, and its version is 10 nowadays in the market. 10% of the world population use Mac operating system for computer usage, and the Mac operating system users are more satisfied than with the look and feel of the Mac operating system than the Windows users. Mac operating system is considered more stable, but because Apple products are costly, therefore less people use this system. And we have got Linux, which is an open source operating system. In the end user environment, it is being used by 2% of the population, computer using population. But as I have already told you, that we have got a lot of servers that run on Linux operating system. Now, when we talk about the mobile operating systems, then the competition and the environment is little different. Here we have got the very popular Google Android based phones, or the Google Android operating system, and most of the smartphones are run on this operating system, and many tablets and phablets also use this Android based system. Then we have got Apple products like iPhones and iPads, which use Apple iOS. And in the mobile world, very few people use the Microsoft mobile based Windows. So guys and girls, just a quick recap. Operating system is the most important software of your computer or a mobile or a tablet. You can think of it as the brain of your device, which manages all the processes, tasks, memory, storage, etc. in your device. If you have any questions, then you can ask me in the comments section. Thank you very much for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Please visit ifactner.com. I will see you in the next tutorial. Until then, take care. Good day.